What's up, guys? Welcome back to Real Bucs Talk. Just want to say sorry for the delayed video breakdown this week. It was the holidays. As a matter of fact, happy late Merry Christmas or whatever you guys celebrate. Always glad to have you part of the show and part of the actual channel. So, guys, let's break down this terrible loss, 9-0. Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose to the New Orleans Saints. We're going to look at what they did well first, which was a lot of Rojo, and hopefully he's going to be featured moving forward since Fournette got hurt. Let's look at it. So look at the offensive line. Look at Rojo speed to the outside, something Lenny doesn't really have. But plus, break this down a little bit more. Why is he good getting to the outside, and what do the Bucs do in the blocking department?
Right. Yeah. They set it up well. I mean, again, it's a good action here where you're going to have a double pull. You're going to have Jensen and Smith go to the right here. And it's just using your athletic offensive line here and Rojo running to the outside, getting as much as he can. But it's all set up because you have guys that can move up front and getting the Saints to move east and west, which I think is something that, teams should attack more often, especially when you're going up against their defense. You get those seals on the outside and you can get big plays. Here again, a nice little just toss play, and now he's going to, bounce this inside and find as much as he can. Rojo is just so elusive and does a great job of just following his blocks. But again, it's athletic ability of Tristan Wirfs getting a corner,
Yeah, look at that.
Jensen coming up to get the safety. So you just have a lot of guys that can move, and when you use them like that, it can be very beneficial.
Yeah, Marpet just clearing the road too. If Rojo stays up, gets a spin move, he even gets pissed off. He's like, damn it, could have had this one. But his speed to the outside, his ability to kind of break through and push, I love it, and you want to see more of it. So what do you see on this one?
Yeah, similar concept. Again, now they're running a little counter action where they're moving one way, coming back the other way. Good split zone read there by Rojo. And he gets a nice gain here as he just follows his blockers, follows Wirfs, and gets, more by just making the little subtle, cutbacks. It's a great job by everyone up front.
Yeah, and I kind of highlighted there, they're doubling Cameron Jordan, their best player on defense. Obviously, Brate's not going to be able to do much on him. Marpet coming in, boom, keeps going, big gain. I mean, we needed this. The Buccaneers aren't necessarily a running team, but you got to kind of add to it. You can't just be a passing team nonstop. And then Rojo here, he's catching the ball. I like it. But what about getting more yards after the catch? What do you see here?
Here, you would like to see him turn upfield, and even Tom Brady's going to show a little emotion here. Like, why are you not cutting this and trying to get the first down? Again, stepping
Right?
out of bounds there, he should just continue to fight forward and get as much as possible.
I mean, I get it. There's three guys coming after you, but you're trying to fight for down and distance, right? You got to get to that line. Why are you jumping out here? Cut it upfield, kind of run into someone, drag people. He's known for that. I don't know why he's a different animal once he catches the ball. And now here, some of the good. Make a man miss, makes a move, but then gets down. Maybe he's scared of fumbling the ball. That's something he did in the past, but what do you see here?
Similar thing here. He just needs to find a way to stay on his feet and get this first down. It's a critical part of the game right now. And if he stays on his feet here, gets that first down, who knows what happens? Because on the very next play, as we're going to show later, we get stuffed for no gain. So again, here's some more just outside runs. Leonard Fournette doing a good job of just following his blockers. But as you can see, the Saints linebackers are very aggressive. Demario Davis coming from the inside, trying to make a tackle for loss. So how do you combat that? You go to the outside and find ways to make those guys miss. And then you set up blocks downfield.
Yeah, like we showed earlier with Rojo's speed, he can hit a hole really fast. Rojo probably would already be over there in the 27 over here. Jenkins is probably reaching. Lenny, he just does enough. He's good overall, all around. He's better. So that's why. But we're going to figure out now who's the better running back since Rojo is going to be getting the lion's share of the carries now. But now, some of the good, Mike Evans before he got hurt. Nice going up, making a secured catch, coming down hard. What do you see here?
Yeah, it's a good level concept. Again, I like how they have, multiple guys going one way. And then you're setting up the one-on-one matchup here with Mike Evans. So Mike does a good job of finding space, and Tom does a good job of just hitting him in stride. And it's a good high ball for Mike to go get.
And a lot of confusion for the defense. I mean, look at all the guys running into each other. Mike over the top of this mesh concept. I mean, I like this. There's a lot of areas where you can attack. It's not just everyone go damn deep. And that's something they do often. There's the only guy open underneath is usually Leonard Fournette or a running back. And here, this is something scheming guys open, something you talk about a lot. We don't do well. So I'll let you talk about this one.
This is a great concept. Again, for once, they finally faked the screen and they let someone go downfield, and it worked to perfection because you have an aggressive defense. Again, you only have one safety pretty much on that side of the field. So it's a good concept because now you have two guys going vertical. Gronk's going to draw the attention of the safety. That opens Godwin on the outside, and it's just well read and well executed.
Yeah, and everyone thinks Godwin's a blocker. Godwin's a blocker. He's coming in again to make this block. Nope, slips up field. Something, okay, Godwin's not on the field now. He's got an ACL tear out for the season. What are they going to do? Are they going to force feed someone else to do the exact same shit or exact same thing? Or are they going to be creative and find ways to scheme guys open? Now you see, great damn throw by Mr. Tom Brady over here, scooping it up. Cameron Brate, nice execution here. We talk about that a lot. What do you see with this one?
Making difficult catches, and that's something that the Bucs need to start doing better job of. This is a great throw by Tom. Good job of stepping up into the pocket and delivering a football right there. Got to make more of these plays. And to be honest, last week against the Saints, we were just out physicaled and beat up. And at times, you got to make plays like this where, yes, it's difficult throw, but you got to make the play. You got to make it happen. And this was well executed here by Gronk and Tom.
Yeah, levels a little bit here too. I mean, you got a guy underneath. If they're doing man, he's not going to be able to get back over the top to help out. And Gronk one-on-one, he should be a win majority of the time, unless it's a 30-yard throw and a 4th and 1. But we keep going on. So now a lot of flooding one area. No one's really getting open. What happened here?
Yeah, they try to do these flood concepts a little bit too much. I mean, yeah, Tom probably could have went to Leonard Fournette, got the first down. But again, this has to be changed up where you don't really have anything on the top of the screen. And then the middle of the field is not open. I know you're trying to hit Gronk there, but you got to do something where you can get these guys going one way and then going back the other way to create that space. You see all the space at the bottom of the screen? Got to find a way to attack that too, even though you're trying to attack one side of the field.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what's happening against zones. But, I mean, another one here, like I was saying, usually the only guy that's open underneath is a running back. That's why Fournette was leading all these wide receivers in catches or just targets, because it's either Mike Evans deep, unless he's doubled, or, okay, if it's not there, I got to get rid of it somehow. And Lenny Fournette right here, to me, this is a mismatch, a good option, but still, you're getting rid of the ball a little too fast, and we need to get first downs. That's getting off the field right there. What don't you like about this one?
Yeah, I don't dislike the decision. I think it's a good decision. It's just a heck of a play by the defender. Like you said, it's a good matchup going against the defensive end, but obviously I would have liked to see him wait a little bit longer and maybe throw this ball downfield to Mike Evans, who beats his man right off the snap, and maybe have something bigger. But again, I don't like the other guys and what they ran. Here, this is why, we say Rojo's the better runner. You missed a wide open lane right here, going to the right. Gotta make those hits. You gotta hit that.
Ouch. I mean, this is something we see on tape a lot. We just don't kind of show it. Maybe we should show more of Lenny, because it's just way too much to talk about, though. Look at the size of that hole. It doesn't see it. I don't know how. Maybe it's designed to go that way, but still, I mean, if you have a glaring hole like that, you got to make the play. And then here, Gronk, very uncharacteristic of him. Those big old mittens, both hands on the ball. He just swats it back down to the ground. That cannot happen, especially when you're struggling. You can't make simple mistakes like this. This is terrible. What do you see?
Simple mistakes is right, and this is something that has to be more consistent in making the simple plays that are available there. Here's another one. Now, this is a tough play. I get it, but it's a hell of a throw. It hits you in the hands. These are the type of plays that this Bucs team has to make, especially when going up against top defenses. You got to find a way to do this, because it changes everything. It changes the outcome.
Absolutely. I mean, one hell of a throw again, like you just mentioned. Him sidestepping, throwing towards the sideline on a rope right to Brate's hands. And to the crowd, is going to say Brate isn't an all-world tight end. I mean, Gronk just dropped a simple one. He made a similar catch earlier in the game. If it hits both of your hands, you got to come down with it. I don't want to hear the discussion, oh, well, maybe this, maybe that. You just got to come down with it. Now here, the O-line kind of loses here. Kappa just gets swam right over by Cameron Jordan. Tristan's got to help out. in the inside. I mean, you just can't get beat in the inside here. Got to help out there. Not enough time for Tom, and then Tom ends up going down. But what's the routes? What's going on here? Why isn't there enough time?
Yeah, I mean, this is just a initial beat, and the offensive line did struggle in the first half specifically, and stuff like this just can't happen. You can't give up the inside that quickly, and that's usually going to be the result as far as the sack. So, yeah, I mean, really just options underneath. Again, here's similar thing, not much going on downfield. Yeah, he could throw it to Leonard here, but yeah, again, pressure gets to Brady. But again, there's just nothing really over the middle of the field. Brady's not looking to the top of the screen, and that's what happens.
The scary part is, I mean, teams are doing this. The sad part is their front four won. They won alone with the front four against our starting five offensive linemen. They didn't do well. I mean, the Murphs gets beat here. Let's be honest. He just got beat. He's a Pro Bowler, yes, but they don't win every down. They don't win every down, okay? So the big thing is if guys are being covered deep this much, I mean, Scotty's kind of breaking open late. He's already going down. You got to acknowledge that early and often and fight and find the mismatches, find the weaknesses, because teams are playing you for what you are. You're deep down the football field attacking offense like this, and they're calling you out, and you aren't adjusting to that. And then this is just bad play call to me. I mean, you're praying for a flag on a 4th and 1. You're throwing the ball this far down the field. I don't like it. What do you have to say?
I agree. Again, it goes back to attacking space that is available. Okay, so you have Scotty Miller, coming across the middle of the field here. Okay, yeah, he's probably not a likely option, but have Tyler Johnson follow suit with maybe faking that outside and coming back inside, so that way you have space created there, and it provides Tom Brady for an easier option instead of going to Gronk. But again, Gronk's the whole play here. This is who he's going to no matter what. So it kind of defeats the purpose.
And that's scary. I know it's 4th and 1. The ball's got to get out fast because you're expecting pressure, but have an option B. Give me something where Brady can kind of think. I know you have the all-world tight end, but come on. We got to do better than that with coaching. Coaching's got to be coming into effect. And then here, Brady fumbles this as a 3rd down, just trying to pick up a first. But these are points that were left on the field. I mean, you didn't get any. You got 0 damn points. And here he is, kind of looking for more time, trying to run like he's been running a lot more lately. But look at this, cough it up, and that could have been woulda, coulda, shoulda. But what do you got to say about this one?
Well, I mean, my eyes go right to Tyler Johnson and Jalen Darden running into each other. So again, that just shows you these guys haven't practiced a lot, maybe not expecting or knowing the playbook like they should. So again, just making mistakes, the other 10 guys making mistakes, and then Tom, forcing the fumble. And then here, I mean, 4th and 1, why are you giving it to this guy when Rojo got you, 50 yards on 2 plays? Makes no sense to hand it off. But again, guys not executing. Worse missed the block, and it's a tackle for loss.
Yeah, you got a guy coming in free. Just where's the execution there? Oops, sorry guys. Keyshawn Vaughn, just try and pick it up yourself when you're getting hit in the backfield. Execution poor, play calling poor, but then again, the play before this, Rojo catches it, gets down 1 yard before because he just fell. I mean, these are things that add up. They add up left and right, and a team that wants it more than you do, they're going to win. And the Bucs need to fix that aspect. And now it's going to be with a whole lot lesser caliber players. The coaches have to step up and do their thing. But guys, if you like this type of content, make sure to hit that like button down below. Help support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't just yet. Comment. Are the Bucs, are they in trouble? Or do you think they can scheme it up and somehow come away with a nice, deep playoff run? Let us know down below. With that said, until the next one.